Great. Well, thank you for joining us. This is Brian Seilstead from Al Akhawayn University in Morocco. Please correct my pronunciation if I said that incorrectly, but he'll be doing a quick introduction to the university as one of our new exchange partners.
Awesome. Thanks a lot, Holly. So I'll try to do this quite quickly. Let me just share my screen so that we can do that. 1 second. Hopefully this will go through well. And okay. Does everybody see that okay?
Yep.
Yes.
All right, good. So Akhawayn, and that is Akha is a Arabic phoneme, but Akhawayn means the two brothers, and it refers to the previous king of Morocco, Hassan II, and the previous king of Saudi Arabia, who kind of worked together in the mid-90s to create the university. So we're an independent, public, not-for-profit, coeducational Moroccan university that has a globally oriented English language liberal arts curriculum based on the American system. So most probably of our partners for exchanges, though not all, are in the US, and we're very happy to be working with you all there. And we've got a nice, I would say, Texas cohort of partnerships. We're partners as well with UT Austin and UT Tyler, and so it's really good to be working with you all as well to develop this exchange partnership. We have a lot of exciting things that are going on here. One of the things I hope for any student that might want to come is that you really find yourself on our campus, and you'll find yourself in Morocco. Morocco is a quite nice country to be in. It may feel a little bit exotic in some ways, but it is quite lovely to get around in. And our university, I think, is very recognizable to most Americans, or if you're not an American, if you're an international student studying in the US, you would find our university, I think, quite recognizable as a liberal arts university where there's students living on campus, in dorms, studying together, working and everything in that kind of model that is similar, but I'm sure distinct from your context. And you would have opportunities as well to learn and be a part of Moroccan culture, travel. Many students go into other places in Europe and around Africa when they are students here. So it's a good opportunity to really dive into a slightly different, certainly different, but not that different or difficult other context. One thing that I think would help in that is that we have about 40% of our faculty are international. So you will find a lot of our faculty are Americans or from other countries. Most of our faculty are Moroccan, but almost all of our faculty, really, I always say like about 100%, really 100% of our faculty have an international profile. So you may have a Moroccan faculty member who got a PhD from the United States or Canada or somewhere else. And, of course, English is the language of instruction here. You will have no trouble taking any class that we have. Of course, we do speak other languages in Morocco, so that's an interesting feature. But as far as engaging academically, I don't think you'll have any issues with the international nature of our faculty or our curriculum. Most of our students as well study abroad, so you will find not only amongst the visiting students a good community of internationally and globally oriented people, but also you will have a lot of our students are mainly Moroccan students who have gone abroad and have come back. Some of them will be also going to your institution or other institutions in Texas. And so there will be that level of internationalization of the student body that you will find, I think, students that are like you. Every semester after orientation, a couple of weeks in, we have the international student meet and greet, and that will be an opportunity for you to meet all the other international students, plus all the students who had gone on exchange or study abroad the previous semester. So it's a nice opportunity to build that community amongst people who are of like mind, let's say. Many of our students will work abroad. I think Morocco in general is a pretty internationalized space in many ways. Talking about the location, Ifrane is a nice small town. It's sometimes known as Little Switzerland because of this architectural style that is throughout the whole city. It was a town that was created by the French in the Protectorate period to be a nice getaway from the heat and so on of Casablanca. It's in the middle of the national forest, so you will find many beautiful places like this all around campus with water and snow and other things. It makes for a very nice place to study overall. And Ifrane, generally speaking, is just really chill. I mean, you can walk from campus into the main part of town in like 10 minutes, little cafes, so on. And there are other areas in town that are interesting. It's still not a large city, maybe 10,000 people, different areas that are fun to explore with just a nice core in the center with, again, nice restaurants, cafes, and so on, but definitely with a nice Moroccan vibe. Academics here are fairly straightforward and pretty well aligned with your own institution. We have business administration, science engineering, social sciences, arts and humanities. So if you want to come here, you will find for sure your courses in business, computer science, general engineering, international studies, communication. Many visiting students might take Arabic or French or Amazigh or other languages while they're here, whether they're studying language or not. It's just kind of fun to learn another language when you're on exchange, but it's certainly not required. You will come here and take whatever courses you think are important for you to take to advance academically. Important for you to know is that we are accredited, of course, in the Moroccan state, but we also are accredited in America by NETCHI, the New England Commission on Higher Education. Your institution is also probably regionally accredited, probably by SACS, I don't know, but you have that kind of mark of quality here. Also, our programs are accredited. Our language center is accredited by CEA, our science engineering programs are accredited by ABET, and our business program is accredited by EFMD, and we're working on AACSB. So hopefully that gives you the sense that your time and your courses will have the quality that you're used to studying in the United States. Campus life and services is quite nice. This is a small community. We have about 4,000 students on campus, and we have a very robust campus and co-curricular life. You know, there are not as many things going on in Ifrane as there are in Casablanca or Rabat, the big cities in Morocco. So there are many events that are organized every week. I was just with the manager of the student activities, and she said that they put on about 500 events a year. So almost daily you will find activities going on campus. Housing is very pleasant here. You will be for sure, almost without exception, in a dorm room, and a double room is the standard that we have, but sometimes students are in triples or singles or studios depending on their desires and our housing availability. The campus dorms are pleasant in that they have like the bathrooms within the dorm room, not down the hall. So you have a little bit more of that suite, a little bit more of a privacy aspect to it. And again, the campus rooms, the dormitories are gender segregated, but there are a lot of common areas for students to gather in and meet. Very important for us is your wellness and success. So we have a health center with full-time doctors and nurses, counseling, psychiatric services, academic support. We have tutoring, a unit that follows students in terms of writing, absences, and so on to make sure that you are successful, especially when it comes to psychiatric or psychological or mental health. It's very important. Studying abroad can be a little bit disarming or destabilizing for some students, and we always work very closely with the counseling services to make sure that students are seen and get the support that they may need to work with culture shock or other kinds of challenges that may be going on throughout your time at AUI. My office will support all of you coming here throughout your time. We have the whole process of receiving nominations, getting you through the application, pre-registration for courses, arrivals with pickups from the airport or the train station, orientation program, a buddy system, like I said, the meet and greet program, international week, and many other things that are tailored to make sure that your exchange experience here is as rich and supportive as possible. And we also do things, broadly speaking, for the university in terms of internationalization of the campus so that you all, again, find yourself and feel that the experience you're having here is similar to, but of course, distinct from your own experience in your home institution. My office is relatively small in size. We have 5 people, including myself, but we manage to support things pretty well. And if you want to get a sense of our campus on a day-to-day basis, if you use social media of any kind, you will find us there: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, all of the different places. And that usually gives a person a better sense of what's going on day-to-day on campus and might give you just good insight on what you could expect coming here.